TIFU being willing to do anything to make my GF rgasm. Last night my GF asked me to stop going down on her because she was not gonna climax and it was getting late. I said I was willing to keep going, but she said we both knew she never got off with anyone and nothing was gonna change that. I asked if she wanted to use one of her toys. She said she was not in the mood for toys. I said there must be something I could do to get the job done. She said, "It is what it is," and encouraged me to focus on the fact that she enjoyed getting me off. At that moment she got dressed and prepared for bed. I was still naked and still struggling to accept the idea that my GF was doomed to always depend on toys to get off. I have nothing against anyone using accessories in the bedroom, but I could tell that deep down my GF would really like it if she could climax through human contact. My GF eventually got tired of hearing me go on and on about trying new things and figuring out ways to get her off that she finally interrupted me and said there was something we could do that might work. She said I was not gonna like it though. I said I was willing to do anything if it meant getting her across the finish line. My GF said okay, and opened her closet. She pulled out a hoodie and said her first BF had that on when he took her virginity. I asked why did she still have it. She shrugged and said she didn't know. I asked what did she want us to do with her ex's hoodie. She said I should put it on and let her get on top of me. As soon as I put it on, my GF became really dominant. She pushed me down and got on top. The animal inside of her came out. An animal I didn't even know existed. My GF didn't get off, but she milked every minute I had that hoodie on. My GF put the hoodie back in the closet when we were done and said she was willing to let me wear it again if I was still feeling passionate about trying anything to get her off. Not gonna lie, it was not the biggest confidence boost to realize that my GF was not only attached to her ex in some way, but also needed his personal belongings to bring out her wild side and potentially get her to climax, which I've been unable to do since the beginning of our relationship. All I wanted to do was make my GF feel good in bed, and now it seems like I'm competing with her ex to do that. I hate hoodies now. TLDR made it clear to my GF that I was willing to do whatever it takes to make her rgasm. My GF said challenged accepted and gave me her ex's hoodie, which she believed would help her climax if I put it on during X. The hoodie didn't make harem, but it definitely brought out her wild side while setting my confidence on fire. Edit. The ex-BF is dead. I should have included that information in my post. Sorry. TIF update. Being willing to do anything to make my GF rgasm. Original post. My GF and I decided to end our relationship. This happened on Sunday. The plan was to unpack the hoodie situation, the deceased ex-BF, my GF struggling to climax, her feelings towards me, my feelings towards her, our feelings towards getting therapy, etc. However, when I showed up at the flat to have that discussion, my GF was no longer sober. I could see it in her eyes, hear it in her voice, smell it on her breath. She was drunk. It was out of character. My GF usually avoids drinking too much. I asked if she was in the mood to talk about what happened with the hoodie. My GF said she never wanted to use the hoodie to hurt my feelings, but she got sick of hearing me talk about getting her off like it's become my life's work. I apologized for becoming obsessed with her rgasm and promised to tone it down. My GF didn't seem to believe my promise and asked if I would ever enjoy sleeping with her if she never had an rgasm. I was honest and said with or without an rgasm X would always be enjoyable with her because I loved her, but deep down I would probably feel like she's not getting the full experience if there was no satisfying payoff for her at the end. My GF said if I wanted a satisfying payoff, all he had to do was wear the hoodie again and again and again. I asked if that was really her talking or with alcohol. My GF shrugged. I asked if she thought it was normal to ask her BF to wear something that belonged to her dead BF, especially during X. My GF struggled to stop the tears and said the hoodie actually belonged to the guy who was best friends with her dead BF. She confessed to cheating on him before he passed away. I was speechless. My GF clarified that the hoodie belonged to someone who was still alive. She taunted me to ask her why she had the hoodie of the guy who never loved her, why the hoodie made her go wild when I had it on, why she cheated on the guy she loved more than anyone, etc. I hugged her out of the blue until she managed to calm down. The two of us eventually ended up on the couch. We were too emotionally exhausted to continue talking. She fell asleep. When she woke up, she asked me to leave. For good. She said our relationship kind of tested her to see if she really was ready for another relationship since the death of her BF. What happened with the hoodie made her realize something she apparently knew for a long time now. She was not ready for me, for us, for anyone. I did my best to fight for our relationship, but her mind was made up. She was done. We were done. I've been unable to sleep. Hence me typing this post while most people on my side of the planet are sleeping or almost getting up for work. I hope my ex-GF will be okay. UCK, I hope I'll be okay. TL, DR the hoodie one. My GF broke up with me. TIFU by wearing noise-canceling headphones while jerking off. Update. Okay, this post ucking exploded. Did not expect this many upvotes. I decoded ill, just keep ITUP and own it. Will the Shakira meme stay within this subreddit? The links I had up. https://u2.be/r2upkhewok https://u2.be/9lvch-sedit2. Hey guys, wanted to ask for a favor where we stop the Shakira memes? Last thing I want is for that to get attention. The story is one thing, but a Shakira meme would stick a lot more, so let's avoid that lol. Thanks. Edit 1. Since a lot of people have DMED to ask. The main screen was a Dancing with the Stars live performance of Hips Don't Lie, and I also had some gifs from Beautiful Liar playing on the other monitors. Posted the links in the comments. What happened? I am 19. I'm staying at my college dorms for the coming summer as I signed up for some summer classes. My college opened up my building for summer students, so I got lucky and got to stay in mine. All semester long I had a roommate, but now that he was gone for the summer I could use the place to myself. I had also just got some noise-canceling headphones, so I was excited to fire up some Shakira videos and have a nice long ink session. I got 3 monitors so I can really get into the zone. No, before the dorms are given to the students 4th summer there was supposed to be a room inspection. This was supposed to take place yesterday. They have been reminding us about it for about a month, but I forgot. As I was jerking off yesterday I was sat in my computer chair, headphones on with the door towards the back side on my left. Towards me getting really into it, I felt a gust of wind and a slight change in light in my room for a couple of seconds, but I didn't pay much attention to it. This morning I woke up and met up with some friends who are also staying for the summer. They asked about my room inspection, and I said no one can meet on my room. They found that strange and said theirs happened at 3 p.m., which was right around the time I was jerking off. Reddit. Do you think I didn't have the inspection, or do you think someone opened my door and saw me doing the deed? The inspection is run by my this cute blonde, and I am honestly desperately hoping she did not open my door. She didn't come, right? Just need some peace of mind. TL. Doctor. Was jerking off in my room and not sure if cute saw me doing the deed. TIFU by asking my husband to throw away the condom. Let's first get the relevant but not so relevant stuff out the way. We had X on the sofa. I went and cleaned up and got dressed. Then came back and sat back on said sofa. My husband had been watching football this entire time, with the used-up condom still on his now retreating ick. One thing one can be sure of about him is that he gets distracted easily and is very lazy post our coital activities, so I, having seen the used, full condom eventually fall off and THE components spill out many times before, ask him to go throw it away before that happens. Asking once never does the trick, so I ask again. And again. Now I love my husband very much, and his goofiness is one of the things that make me love him so much. But tell me why on earth this man gets up, takes off and ties the condom up, twists it a couple times and, in a flash, before I can even comprehend anything, he slaps it on my thigh like one of those wet towel slaps. The laws of physics happened next, and the sheer force of the slap made the contents go everywhere, and I mean everywhere. After a laughter fit we composed ourselves and went in for another cleanup. TLDR, asked my husband to throw away the used condom and he slapped my thigh with it. TIFU by not being prepared for a BJ in the middle of the night upside down face. Had the craziest dream that I was being chased by an animal of some sort and was hiding while also sweating, both in and out of the dream. As I'm waiting to leave my hiding space in my sleep, I was half asleep, and my lady surprised me with the warmth of her lips, tongue, and throat all over my very erect, sleepy anus. At this point, I'm definitely half asleep and can feel her choking a bit to get it all the way down there. As great as the sensation probably was for my body and lower extremities, I was still in dream mode though and not totally present with what was happening in my bed. Still fearing for my life in my dreams, I woke up completely startled and immediately flew out of bed, assuming she was trying to hurt me. Now, I'm pretty sure I scared her to sleep as I'm now sitting in the bathroom typing this, after already apologizing to her after she tried to only help. Just an interesting story I wanted to share, no real advice or problems, other than I'm probably not going to get another, middle of the night, spontaneous BJ, from her ever again. TLDR. I confuse the sensations of a BJ while I wash off asleep, with me being attacked by an animal of some sort in my nightmare. Upside down face.